What's up, friends? Today we're checking out Ao no Sumika by Tatsuya Kitani, which is the Season 2 opening song for Jujutsu Kaisen. We're just looking at the short opening version for today. We'll be looking at this song from the perspective of a producer and songwriter, so expect a couple pauses to go over specific elements of the song and the development of the piece of music, how it fits with the series, etc. Love the opening riff so much. We've got loud rhythm guitars followed by an intricate kind of tapping pattern, arpeggiation. Very indicative of, a more math rock approach, something you might expect from like Polyphia. It also is reminiscent of previous songs by King Yu and Eve for the series that have that more intricate guitar play. So, all reminding us of past stuff, pointing us toward future stuff. It's really cool. I really like the sound of the toms they have in between the two vocal phrases. Also, you'll notice that a lot of the high-end frequency from the guitar is taken down as the vocal comes in, making room for the vocal. Also, I like how kind of hopeful but slightly reminiscent that vocal melody sounds. Fits really well with the content in season 2 because we're seeing kind of flashbacks of what happened with Gojo, and we're also seeing kind of his more youthful side and back when like everything was better between him and a few other characters in the series. I really like how the percussion is used in this because you got a lot of electronic percussion in this part right here. We started with really organic percussion, but here you've got a kick that sounds super just pulled from like an electronic drum kit rather than an organic drum kit. And you've also got kind of that electronic snap going on the 2s and 4s. It's very like kind of classic setup of percussion, 4 on the floor beat, and all electronic with organic instrumentation on top of it, which is really cool. I love that as you kind of build in, you get that organic percussion again. We started with something non-organic, and then I feel like the claps were almost the signal. They kind of signaled, okay, something organic's coming because it sounded a little more organic. It didn't sound quite as synthetic as the other instrumentation. And then we build in, and his vocal register starts going toward his kind of upper end as he builds into this new part. I love how active the bass line is for this portion. Just really kind of getting down. It kind of signaled, okay, we're about to get a more active bass line in that little in-between portion where you build, you stop, and then it starts hitting. Really kind of normal beat in terms of the drums, but the bass is more playing with that rhythm to create kind of this groove and this kind of fun, dancey context. I also really like what the vocals are doing, where he's singing and then he goes up into his head voice for a second, then he goes right back into it. Great vocal technique to be able to do that, to just really briefly ascend up into that head voice and come right back into it. Also, great engineering and miking, because it's like when you sing in your head voice, you're going to have a really different volume than your standard voice, and this song sounds super clear throughout. Like there's not this massive change in loudness, and that is due to just excellent engineering on part of the producers and the audio engineers. A lot of good mic placement. I love how the vocals and guitar play off of each other. When the vocal's doing kind of like these quicker vocal parts, the guitar steps back a bit. And then when the vocal is doing these more spread out parts, the guitar starts jamming a little bit more. Nice. Nice change up in groove there right at the end. creates kind of a different vibe for us. And I like how the guitars and the drums and everything started pairing together more rather than having these more syncopated beats and rhythms. Everything comes together for the end, really creates a resolution feeling, and also gets us excited for what's to come. Although this opening in the first episode came like right in the middle of the episode, which is weird. I still liked it. It worked, but it probably won't be for every episode. I'm guessing they're going to have this opening at the beginning of the episode to kind of introduce the action, introduce the show. Great. I really enjoyed this new song. Definitely be adding it to my playlist. I think it's dope. What did you guys think of it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I hope I was able to add some insight into the song and the production of the song for you all. If I did, I'd really appreciate if you like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, my band has some new music out. I really hope you'll check it out. Got a link right here. Thanks so much. Catch you on the flip.
I know right now you're feeling like this could be the end.